Hey guys, so this is for guided reading group 3. So those people would be Charlotte, Drew, Mallory, Karen, Jimena, Jude, Camden, Kennedy, and Riley. So if I did not call your name, you need to head to one of the other videos because this is not your guided reading group. So for those of you that are in this group, what you're going to be doing is going to Raz Kids or Learning A to Z, log in. Once you log in and you get to your home page, you'll see a button that says reading. I need you to click that button, and once it takes you to the next page, at the top you'll see an assessment button. You need to click that, and a reading passage on reptiles will come up, and it's going to automatically start recording you. So I need you to go ahead and start reading out loud, so make sure you find somewhere comfortable, quiet, where you feel comfortable reading out loud to your iPad. Even though that it says assessment, this is not an assessment. This is just a way for me to actually hear you reading. That way I can provide you feedback. That way we can better our fluency to help aid our comprehension. So before you start reading, I need you to think, where might you find a turtle? So when I think about that, sometimes I see turtles in the road in the middle of the summer. I see turtles at the beach. I've seen turtles at the lake. I've seen turtles in a lot of places. Are there different types of turtles? If so, how might they be classified? Meaning, how are they determined on what type of turtle they are? You may not think that they are, but once you start reading, you will see that there is something called a terrapin. So you may not know what a terrapin is, and that's okay. I made a Frayer model for you. Do not judge my turtle drawing. You know I can't draw. So for this Frayer model to help you, I defined it, I drew a picture, and I used it in a sentence. So the definition of a terrapin is a turtle with markings on its shell that can be found in fresh water. So freshwater, think about freshwater. Is freshwater the ocean, or is it something like a pond or a lake? Freshwater, somewhere that does not have salt. So that would be marshes, ponds, lakes, rivers, creeks, things like that. So I used that to attempt to draw this turtle with markings on it. It's really, really, really bad, but just go with it, okay? And then I used the definition as well to use it in a sentence. While fishing at the lake with my dad, we saw a terrapin on a tree floating in the water. So because I know it's freshwater, I know that it's going to be in a lake. That's how I use that in a sentence. So you'll see what a terrapin is whenever you start reading, and I was going to talk more about terrapins and maybe other types of turtles if there are other types of turtles. So you'll also see how they're classified in that passage as well. So after you record yourself reading, what I need you to do is go to the document that's under this assignment on Google Classroom and answer those comprehension questions. I think your group has 4. Remember, if you don't comprehend the first time, that is totally okay. What you need to do is go back and reread, okay? That way you can answer those questions correctly, and I know that you're comprehending the text the way you're supposed to be. Again, you're going to go to Reading A to Z, log in, and then whenever your home page pops up, click Reading. Up top, it says assessment. It's not a test. It's just a way to hear me, or for me to hear you record yourself. And then you'll stop the recording, and then you can answer your questions. As I get your recordings, I'll provide you feedback, let you know how you're doing on your reading, and if there's anything we can do to improve your reading. Okay, let me know if you have any questions while you're doing this assignment, okay?